What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. And today we are going to talk about Cassie Mendoza and her weekly vendor reset. But first, before we get into that, we have to find the Snitch. So this is the part of the video where I show you where I have found the Snitch. And yeah, let me know in the comment section below where you have found him. I know that he spawns in several different locations, and you can move him every time you log out and log back in. So just let everyone know in the comment section below where you have found the Snitch, and yeah, help out the community. So for me, where I have found the Snitch this week is just south of the 1040 safe house. So you talk to him, you do not have to pick up the bounty, and you can see it says Gunrunner location revealed. So then what you do is you go to your map, you look for the white shopping cart icon, there we go, right next to the castle settlement. Now it says on the top left corner, it says that the vendor will close in 19 hours and 6 minutes. So just remember that the vendor does close and open every other day. So if you can't, get it today, just make sure you find the Snitch, and then you can find her whenever she opens back up. But alright, so we will fast travel to the castle, and we will see what she has for this week. Hopefully she has some must-buys, but we'll see. Alright, so once you're at the castle settlement, you turn right and go all the way down here. Just follow my character, and I will show you her exact location. Alright, here we go. Hope everyone enjoyed the weekly vendor reset video yesterday for all of the normal vendors. There were quite a number of must-buys. I think there was like 4 or 5 really good items. So hopefully Cassie Mendoza has something. We'll see. May the odds be ever in your favor. Alright, so once you get down here, you'll see this little doorway. You actually have to open up the doors. Go down the stairs. Doop-a-doop-doo. And then, whoa. That dude's doing push-ups. Hey, look, a good guitar. Alright, and then you walk your way all the way around here to the art gallery. And then there's another set of doors you have to open. And voila! There's Cassie Mendoza. Alright, let's see if she has anything worth it. Alright, so starting off at the top, you have your 4 named items, followed by your gear set items, and then your high-end items and mods. So let's start with the named items. We have the Quiet Roar. This is the named LMG with Perfect Overwhelm. Now this one has pretty decent attributes, and it also comes with crit chance. Next up we have the Chain Killer. This is the named Walker Harrison Co. chest piece with Perfect Headhunter. Now for the attributes, it comes with crit damage and weapon handling, but with all those attributes kind of being, around the same, I would recommend switching off weapon handling for headshot damage and then just optimizing the rest. Alright, now these 2 pieces of named items, these are very specific. Now, I keep getting comments every single week about these 2 items, so please listen up. The only way to get the Shield Splinterer, this is the named F2000 assault rifle with Perfect Optimus. The only way for this to show up for Cassie Mendoza is you have to hunt down and kill all of the hunters from year 1. You have to collect all of the ivory keys, and you have to open up the ivory chest that is in the base of ops in Washington, D.C. That is the only way to get this weapon to show up for Cassie Mendoza. Now, for the Hunter Killer, this is the named Golden Gear chest piece with Perfect Intimidate. This is my favorite chest piece in the game because the 40% amplified damage is in both PvP and PvE. So this makes it the hardest hitting chest piece, bar none. Now, the only way to get this chest piece to show up for Cassie Mendoza is you have to hunt down and kill all of the year 2 hunters That means all the hunters connected to Warlords of New York. And then you have to collect all of the off-white keys and then open up the off-white chest that is in the Haven base of ops in New York City. So there you go. I keep getting comments about that. These 2 items you actually have to work for and earn them before you can see them in her inventory. So back to it. Alright, Shield Splinter, this one, Perfect Optimus, and Stability. And then the Hunter Killer chest piece, obviously Perfect Intimidate, but this one comes with skill damage and explosive resistance. Now, as far as any of these named items for must buy, I would say no. None of them are must buy. Now going to the gear set items. First up, we have the Tip of the Spear backpack, this with explosive resistance and decent weapon damage. Aces and Eights chest piece with, again, decent weapon damage and weapon handling. Strikers gloves, again with pretty nice weapon damage, and then this time crit chance at 4.3. Eclipse Protocol knee pads with repair skills. Hardwired holster with armor regen. And Rigger mask with status effects. So as far as the gear set items are concerned, Striker's gloves, they're 0.5 away from being max, so you could definitely just switch out that crit chance for whatever it is you want, and then just optimize it. It's pretty much God rolled right there in front of you. You would just have to optimize it once, I believe, into the weapon damage. But that would probably be the best pick out of all the gear set items. Alright, now let's go to the high-end items and mods. First up, oh, nice. We have a tactical MK16. This one with 2 God-rolled attributes. Now, the cool thing about this is it comes with SADIST. So if you are running a nice bleed build or you have some pretty good status effects, you could definitely use SADIST and, say trauma or the Ridgeway's Pride chest piece, what have you. I mean, this could do some work. The only problem with this assault rifle is that it shoots really, really slow. I believe it shoots slower than the FAL. So it does really high damage, but it does shoot extremely slow. What I would do, you could easily just max out the assault rifle damage and have a God-rolled MK16. I myself am not a huge fan of this weapon, even though I will buy one. But yeah, I don't know. I'll test it out. My problem with SADIST is that that's assuming everyone is not running Hazard, and that's also assuming that your bleed will last a while, because it only does that damage when the target is bleeding. So the second they're not bleeding anymore, you lose all that damage. So just remember that. Alright, next up, SASG 12. This one with InSync and crit chance. The attributes are pretty decent, but I would probably get rid of the crit chance and go with damage to targets out of cover. Fenris chest piece with tamper proof, crit chance, and weapon handling. All the attributes are okay, but tamper proof is not my cup of tea. Grupo Sombra knee pads. This with headshot damage and weapon handling. Again, not the 2 attributes I want with Grupo Sombra, but it is what it is. And let's finish up with the mods. We have a skill duration mod of 8.6 and a shield damage bonus mod, 4% per enemy. Now, as far as the high-end items, obviously, pick up the tactical MK16. That's a pretty good pickup. You could easily run this, like I said, with a trauma build, a wicked build, a Ridgeway's Pride build. I mean, there's a few different ways you could open this one up. And then again, for the gear set items, I would say look at the Striker's gloves. And then for the named items, I probably would not recommend any of those. So this is your Cassie Mendoza weekly vendor reset for Wednesday, April 28th. I'm Kamikazevondoom. Don't forget, hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know, in the comment section below what you're picking up this week. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.